Peter Brower here with your March market update. Today I want to look at 5 major factors in real estate that help us understand where the market is. The first thing that I want to talk about is volume of sales. Last February, we sold about 500 homes. Well, this February, we sold just over 200 homes. The news media is definitely going to make an article of that because that's a decrease of 60% against last year's volume. Is that a big deal to us? Actually, we don't care that much because this is early on in the year. The reality is that this was an anomaly. The 200 is not the anomaly, and that's what we have to look at because we saw our prices spike last year as well. The same as with days on market. Days on market right now is 34 days. And you might say to me, Peter, 34 days on the market, that seems really long. No, that's a seller's market. But last year, that was about 12 days on the market. This was unsustainable. So when we see news articles in the paper, they're looking at unreasonable expectations and they're looking at that spike in the market. And that truly is an anomaly. We look at much more normalized long-range stats. List to sales ratio is another key stat that we look at. Normally, and you're seeing this over the last 8 or 9 months, we're selling our houses around 98% of the asking price. That's super steady. In the 25 years that I've been in real estate, that has kind of been the statistic. It's been anywhere from 96 when it's been a buyer's market to, of course, last year, in April, it was 120%. That was a crazy stat. But this 98% that we're seeing right now is telling us that we're in a very normalized market. Average prices, let's look at that. Last year in January, your average home cost $602,000. Well, this February, your average home is $574,000. That is about a 5% decrease from where we were last year. So through all of the hoopla that we experienced last year, this is the number that we've come down to. And the reality is this, we have seen massive interest rate increases during that time frame. So that really tells us that overall we have a very robust marketplace because we don't have that many listings. And the final thing I do want to look at is lockbox openings. This is a really interesting graph because if you look at the amber line on the graph that I'm posting here, you can see that we're seeing lower lockbox openings, and that really does tell a story for this year. Combined with the lower volume, we're starting to tell the story that we're going to have a steady year, but we're going to do fewer sales. And that's the only thing that I would share with you. But other than that, we have a very normalized, robust marketplace that is going to be, quite frankly, imbalanced between buyers and sellers. So if you're buying or selling a home, touch base with me. We can have a detailed conversation to see how I can best help you navigate this interesting market in 2023.
I want to create the best experience for my client in Canada, quite frankly.